Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's Numismatic News and Information for the 14th day of October 2023, I'm going to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so I can show you where the spot prices ended the week and the availability of those American Silver Eagles and their premiums. Gold ended the week at 1944.45, silver at 22.89, platinum at 897.35, and palladium at 11.84.39. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $8.49. Now over here to the U.S. Mint's bullion sales page. No new tale to tell here, but we're just a few 100,000 away from 20 million for the year. So I think that's a bonus for 2023 because last year we had about 16 million, maybe just a little bit of hair under. Now over here to the United States Mint's product schedule. And we have this product we're looking at today. That's the American Innovation 2023 $1 coin proof set. And that's minted out of San Francisco. And if you look at it, actually, most of the items that are remaining on the mint schedule are all from San Francisco. Like that October 10 release for the American Silver Eagle, bam, San Francisco. Yeah, these quarters, but, there's multiple mints here involved, Denver, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. However, it's the San Francisco strikes that everybody wants, right? That's the important part. And then I'm talking the 26th release, that's today's video. San Francisco minted, then the Peace Dollar 2-coin proof set, reverse proof set, San Francisco. And we have here San Francisco American Innovation reverse proof, bam, limited edition silver proof set, San Francisco. And then obviously the next two are Philadelphia and Denver. But the majority, the mainstay of them are all going to be from San Francisco. So it makes you wonder what the other mints are doing right about now. Now, one other thing I'd like to talk about is the fact that the U.S. Mint has done a little something. And if you hit view page source, you actually have a really tough time finding the available count of what's left. So I am still working on that, just a heads up for you. Now let's get to it. This is the American Innovation 2023 $1 coin proof set out of San Francisco. Mentioned that. It's $24, all right? This product's going to be available for sale at noon on October 26th. I think that's just less than 2 weeks away now. And it says here, the American Innovation $1 coin proof set features 4 stunning coins with sharp relief and a mirror-like background with frosted foregrounds, giving them a special cameo effect with reverse tails designs emblematic of the following states' innovation or innovators. We have Ohio, featuring the Underground Railroad, Louisiana. Let me go ahead and click this yeah, there you go. Higgins boat right there. You've got the race car coin from Indiana, and then you've got the Lunger coin, the first human lung transplant coin. So I wanted to familiarize you with these photographs first, at least the picture of the coin, before we start talking about it. Now, here we go. Indiana, the automotive industry. Mississippi, first human lung transplant. These are all minted in San Francisco, accompanied by a certificate of authenticity. Now, here's the kicker. The mintage limit is 80,055. I don't know if they could have picked a more random number, but there you go. And let's go ahead and go to coinnews.net real quick and look at U.S. Mint sales for October 11. I'll go ahead and hit enter here at the top right. Bam, there you go. I've highlighted the ones that we are looking at here today. All right, 2022 right here, 2021, 2020, and 2019. So the total here, this was a astronomical amount that they minted for the 2019 American Innovation Proof dollars. Yeah, 146,000. Remember, we're at 80,000 now. And I suspect, and I tried to look at the, and that's, look, I had a couple people ask me, hey, how do I find how many are available left? And that's what I was trying to do here for the 2022, because we are almost at that 80,000. But really, I mean, it's still available as of this morning, but really I couldn't find out or determine how many more were left. And I'm going to be working on that. I'm not going to give up. So with that said, we got 146,000 in 2019, 107,000 in 2020, 84,595 for 2021, no longer available. And then obviously I already talked about the 2022 at 76,874. So let's get back to what's what. So this could be potentially, if I don't find those numbers that I'm looking for, the second or the least minted out of all the proof sets for American Innovation coins, all right? There's the description, the American Innovation $1 coin program. And if you're not into this, I'm sorry. This is actually a really cool program, although if we look into it a little bit further, well, it went from 2018, all right? That's when the year it started, 2018, and then it goes all the way to 2032. Yes, I know that's quite exhausting, and the Mint really needs to learn to have short programs, much as maybe a college career or a high school career. 4 years, that's a great program. It doesn't get people burned out. They don't have to spend that much money on inventory just sitting around for years and years and years. Imagine if you did for a moment, all right? the America the Beautiful Quarters, or the state quarter program. And they started in 1999 and went until it ended, okay, when the American Beautiful Quarters started. I think it was in 2011, 2012. And the thing of it is, how many years did it take for the state quarters to actually take off and get really popular? Yes, they did get popular in the beginning. The Mint marketed them really well, almost over the top, but nothing like we saw for the American Women Quarters marketing. Remember that? They were on every single social media and TV show in the beginning. Remember that? Yeah. So that's one thing that they had going for it, but really ultimately, it's a burnout for most people, and they just can't handle that many years, 20 years, 10 years, 15 years of a coin program, right? However, I think this one is going to, because it falls during the 2026 semi-quincentennial, which is the 250th anniversary, I think this one is going to actually have a really cool design for that particular moment in time for our nation's history. So I think that's really cool. I think we're really going to be lucky and fortunate that this coin program, the American Innovation Coin Program, will be a part of that. At least that's what I'm hoping, and that's what I've read. But you never know. Things could change, and we're about 2.5 to 3 years away from even finding out what's what. Now let's keep on keeping on. Got a lot to talk about here. One of the nation's greatest strengths is its entrepreneurial spirit and the remarkable innovation and discovery it unleashes. You know, that is absolutely 100% correct. One thing about the United States, because it has this individualist mentality and not a collective mentality, well, some of us have a collective mentality. It's just that's the nature of our culture. But for the most part, this nation stresses the individual. And because it's that rugged individualism that makes us invent and makes us entrepreneurs, right? That's huge. That's one of the greatest strengths. And this coin program celebrates that. That's why this is so important, because it really reflects the American spirit and what we're all about here. The United States Mint is proud to celebrate innovation and honor the spirit of America. See, I just said that with the 2023 American Innovation Coin Proof Set. The 23 American Innovation Coin Proof Set features 4 stunning coins encased in a clear plastic lens. That's right, in a beautifully designed package. This celebration of significant American innovations and pioneering efforts in Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, Mississippi will make great addition to any collection or the perfect gift. I just did that again, didn't I? I'm always doing that. I don't know why I'm click happy. And that is interesting because it just took me away from what I was reading. I don't even know how I did that. That is incredible. I think I clicked the wrong thing. Anyway, let's keep on keeping on. That's the American spirit right there, folks. Now, let's keep on keeping on here. Now, I got to hear Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, Mississippi will make a great addition to any collection or the perfect gift for a special occasion. I'm not going to click it, I promise. The proof coins have a sharp relief and a mirror-like background with frosted foregrounds, giving them a special cameo effect. The 2023 American Innovation $1 coin proof set features coins with the following designs. Now, could you imagine any of these actually having been on a ornament like last year's? Yeah, probably not, right? Maybe the car coin, maybe. But the Lunger coin, could you imagine that on an ornament? Yeah, not so much. Me neither. Now, Ohio depicts 2 strong hands clasped together, the upper arm pulling the lower arm upward, representing the support and strength required by both parties on the Underground Railroad. Imagine they didn't even have an internet back then. A chain fastened to a rustic shackle around the lower arm's wrist snaps in fragments, alluding to the hope of freedom. The inscriptions, the United States of America, Underground Railroad, and Ohio. The Underground Railroad was a loose and decentralized network of individuals, families, friends, and churches that covertly helped slaves escape to freedom. The National Park Service recognizes over 24 routes through Ohio, which stand as monuments to fleeing slaves who traveled perilous routes and those who helped them along their way, right? Ohio's role in the Underground Railroad was pivotal. In fact, I think in Cincinnati is where you'll find the Underground Railroad Museum. So if you get a chance to go there and check that out, I would do that too. It was the southernmost free state that bordered the northernmost slave states, Kentucky, then Virginia, with an estimated 3,000 miles of trails throughout Ohio. And isn't that something? It's really a beautiful coin, beautiful design, and I even think that the United States Mint and the CCAC actually had considered it as being a design for the Harriet Tubman commemorative, at least the silver commemorative, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good stuff, really cool stuff. Now it says here, this is Louisiana, depicts the Higgins boat as it would have been deployed during World War II, with its innovative landing ramp open against the beach, including inscriptions are United States of America, Higgins boat, and Louisiana. The landing craft and personnel, that's the LCVP, or Higgins boat, was partly inspired by boats designed to navigate Louisiana marshes and swamps. The Higgins boat allowed for military personnel, equipment, and vehicles to easily unload onto open beach through the front ramp on the boat, having the capability to maneuver in only 10 inches of water and creating more attack points on the beach. The Higgins boat now changed the war was fought and dramatically improved the outcome of the Normandy landings. Here we go with the Indiana coin. Depicts a series of vehicles that showcase Indiana innovators from yesterday and today. From top to bottom, the design includes an early style gas automobile, representation of a classic car production, and a recent model of an Indy style race car. Inscriptions are United States of America and the state of Indiana. And now Indiana boasts a long history of innovation in automobile manufacturing and promoting the role of the automobile in American culture. Hoosiers played a role in the invention, refinement, and manufacture of headlights, rearview mirrors, tilt steering, cruise control, pneumatic rubber tires, and car heaters. Indiana produced a prolific number of auto parts manufacturing and automobile producers, including the Marmon, Studebaker, Milburn Wagon Works, and Duesenberg. You've heard of those, I know you have. Hoosiers also promoted the automobile in the American popular culture through car racing and long-distance highways. Now, this is the final coin of the year. Mississippi. It depicts a pair of human lungs in the background while a surgical assistant passes forceps to the surgeon during the first lung transplant surgery. Inscriptions are United States of America, first human lung transplant, and Mississippi, Mississippi, right? In the evening of June 11, 1963, Dr. James Hardy and his collaborators Watts R. Webb, Martin L. Dalton Jr., and George Walker Jr. at the University of Mississippi Medical Center, UMMC, performed the world's first human lung transplant. I think the person lived for like 14 days, 16 days, and then died of renal failure. Has nothing to do with lungs, right? Renal, I think that's like the kidney or the liver or something like that. The significance of Dr. Hardy's initial human lung transplant demonstrates that the technical aspects of the surgical procedure in a human could allow survival and function of a human lung, and that the rejection of the transplant could be prevented for a period of time with then available immunotherapy. Dr. Hardy initial and human lung transplant opened the way for exciting developments in human lung transplantation and began a new era of therapy for lung diseases in humans. Celebrate these amazing innovations as you continue your collection. Folks, if you're not proud of your country for having these kinds of innovations, I don't know what you're doing, because these are amazing. Now, these here are the specs. It's $1. It is a proof finish. I don't know why the picture's still there. Here we go. It's 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, 2% nickel, and the remainder is copper. It's 8.1 grams. And I just did it again, didn't I? And there we go. 1.043 inches round. It's got the lettered edge, minted in San Francisco with an S mint mark. There it is, folks. Bam! I got it. You heard it. There it is. Let's continue on to the plus ones. Here we go. Now, this is about forgiveness. This is a really big deal, and I think all of us should probably figure it out at some point here. Forgiveness is everything. Forgiveness doesn't mean you should forget that the event happened, all right, like the misunderstanding or whatever happened. But we must come to understand it by using multiple perspectives, good judgment, and wisdom so that we may learn and grow from it. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you need to keep that person, that toxic person in your life any longer, because addition by subtraction is real. So you add to your life by getting rid of them, right? Which means you add to your life's value by removing the toxic people in it. Most importantly, though, forgiveness isn't something you do just for the other person, because it helps us, the other person, find inner peace. Yowza. Isn't that something? That's profound right there. Now, here we go. This is Led Zeppelin, Braunweiler. This is an instrumental. It's only 2 minutes long, but hey, you never know. It might set your day up for an awesome day. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, hey, like, share, and subscribe. Stacker out.